Hi, I'm Martha,
And I'm Greg.
and we are co-teachers collaborating in a unit on climate change and environmental sustainability. And it combines both of our interests. I'm interested in climate change.
And I'm interested in academic games and competition, so we thought we would meld our two interests and create a curriculum that's informative and fun for the kids.
And very current. So we came up with an idea called Muse Bowl. Every week, everybody in the class will find a current events article on either climate change or environmental sustainability. You'll be responsible for reading the article, picking out the main points of the article, writing a 5-line summary that you'll post on a website, a Wikispace. In addition to that, we want you to post the citation according to MLA standards, along with a link to the article. So that way, everybody in the class can go to the same wiki page. You can read the summaries of the articles, and if you have any questions or further interest in the summaries that you read, you can click on the link and go to the article itself. In addition to that, you will be required to write 5 questions about your article, making sure your questions reflect the salient points of the article, and email those to me. And Greg and I then will combine your questions into probably between 75 and 100 questions for the Muse Bowl on Friday. Any questions? Naomi?
How is like the actual Muse Bowl gonna work on Friday?
We're gonna put you in groups of 3, so we'll have 10 groups of 3, one group will have 4. Rebecca?
So are we just posting articles that are like factual, or can they have like some opinion or bias to them?
I think in the beginning, let's start with more factual articles from what would be considered mainstream news sources until we get our basis, and then we might be able to expand from there a little bit. Malcolm?
Are there prizes for winners?
There are prizes for winners, and that will be revealed on the day of the competition. So, do you know what to do to start the News Bowl? Yes. Okay.
What is the Clean Water Act intended to do?
Protect streams and rivers and lakes from companies dumping like bad chemicals into it.
Correct. For 1 point each, there's 3. What types of water is not covered?
Wait, I guess waterways that don't flow into other
Non-navigatable.
and then also waters that are just in one state.
That's 1. That's actually 2. The first answer is correct. One
And then,
more.
Yeah,
you guys?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Navigable water. How are we
No.
Well, you need to take off the sunglasses. I don't think it's helping.
Correct. 1 point for Kirstiana.
What was the third one?
Creeks that often dry up. Within 20 million, how many Americans get their water from water?
117.
Correct. Waters that are not covered by the Act. Fabian Aubrey and Richard Shine are 2 scientists who created habitats to experiment with
Root vegetables.
the answer, Ben gets a point, is snakes. They discovered that snakes were
They were shorter.
that's 1 point off. That snakes were smaller in what?
Here.
Yes.
The colder temperature.
The warmer.
No one colder and then exposed to
warmer.
warmer.
Okay. I'd like you to make your selection.
When they're exposed to
No,
warm.
it's the warmer
Originally-
one.
Pick
Warmer
What is your,
Warmer.
stop.
No,
What is your final answer?
Warmer.
in the warmer climates they're smaller.
No.
You just
Okay, so I know.
It's when they've been in the cold temperature and then they're exposed, they've adapted to the cold and they're exposed to the
Correct. Coral is sporting a new algae. What is new about the algae?
I'm sorry, I got excited.
It's a lot more acidic.
That's not the important part.
It has a higher heat tolerance.
Correct. It has a higher heat tolerance. In the last 4 years, within 100, how many pollution investigations have been dropped by the government?
1,500.
Correct. At the press conference, Jimmy Carter wore what?
A cardigan. I got this.
Correct. 1 point for Ike. Next question. What did Kazumi encourage people to wear?
I'm buzzed! No! 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 Ah! I was like buzzing. You are cheating.
Go ahead.
The answer's not.
Go ahead.
Bathing suits.
No.
Encourage them to wear less formal clothes.
Is your thing? I can't see if it's on or not. Okay. Question for boy. Okay. The production of hemp requires half the petroleum inputs as to.
Oh, cotton!
So Lena is a corporation that is going to do what for the airline industry?
They're gonna create waste fuel jets.
Not specific enough.
Can we buzz? They're creating carbon neutral, like, engine stuff that's fueled by carbon neutral things made from landfills. So, but to fuel the jets.
Okay, I'll accept it. The snowpack is melting. What animal population is? Correct. What is a snowpack?
It's like the layers of snow on the floor.
Correct. Correct.
On the floor.
Correct.
Ground.
The Wolverines need the snowpack.
Because they get their like liquids and water from the snow.
Correct. 1 point each. What do Wolverines eat?
Meat.
What?
Meat.
Ooh.
Moose. Caribou, elk, moose, and deer.
4 points.
Oh,
What recently broke off from Antarctica? Yes.
An iceberg.
Correct. Within 100 miles, how big is it? Square miles.
1,000 miles.
Within 100, that's correct. 965. How did it break off? Yes.
It was hit by another iceberg.
Correct.
Right now. Let's go find out.
No, but Greg, it's actually
Hay fever is a reaction to what?
Pollen.
Correct. What does IPCC stand for?
International Panel on Climate Change.
no. International panel.
No.
Climate change.
Intergovernmental panel.
Correct.
I guess you learn like the scope of climate change and how it affects like a whole bunch of different topics, because like everyone brings in a different article, so you get a wide range of like stuff related to climate change.
Yeah, there's like a lot of articles that have like people trying to actually change things, and it kind of seems like people aren't really doing anything, but once you read the articles you see that there's like a lot of studies and stuff that are going on trying to.
Countries all around the world are doing stuff to help.
I really like Newsbowl because it's taught me a lot about the science behind renewable energy, and it's made me have like a really new interest in that, and maybe want to pursue that interest in the future.
Michael always makes our team a study guide, and then calls us a bunch, and is like, study a lot, and then walks up and is like, why aren't you studying?
It's a lot more fun than just having to sit down and hear like a lecture on that.
I like how climate change is like always updating, and for me, it's been probably my favorite subject all year. I really enjoyed it.
I usually just like read the website, and then if I don't really understand the summaries, I'll read the article.
I really enjoy being able to compete against my friends in Newsbowl, and it's fun. And I really like knowing learning new things during Newsbowl, and answering the questions.
Like it's really about winning or getting, a prize or anything like that. I think it's more about learning about climate change and what we can do to help and stop it.